Hi ladies. All right, so I did some meal prep today. Again, I did more today than I really ideally like to. I try to get more done like on a Friday and a Saturday and then just do a video on Sunday, but some weeks it just is what it is. All right, so our breakfasts are Yuck Yum Bitties. And I've shown you before, I take all the things that are dry minus the protein powder and I put it in here, and then I put 1 cup in the blender, and because about a half a cup for each container. I put just a bunch of stuff. If I have it, and it's good for you, it goes in. Now, I did recently buy ashwagandha, which is recommended as a serene thing. And it does add a flavor that is not my favorite, but it's so subtle that I can keep drinking it, and she does call it a Yuck Yum, so I guess it fits. And then another thing I do is I do the chia for the thickening agent. That was loud. And this is perfect because all I do, again, lazy, smart, whatever you want to call me. When I get to the bottom, so this will be about 2 more days worth in here. When it gets to the bottom, I rinse it out, and then I add the chia seeds and I add water, and I stir it, put it in the fridge, shake it up, and it takes like a minute max, and it just makes the flow in the kitchen so fast. And this is something that I've been adding when I remember, because it's in the fridge and I forget, is sea moss gel. It is, I don't know, it is healthy skin, hair, nails, immune support, thyroid support, digestive support, detox and cleanse. So far, I like this. I wanted to buy a liquid, but some of the reviews were pretty gross. So, but so far, we've gone through 1 other jar of this. And so I've got our smoothies, or shakes, or whatever you call them. And this is also, I stick these in the fridge the day before, so I make them around dinner time. Or if I have free time earlier, pop them in the fridge. And then when I go to the gym, this is what I drink after my workout. So go ahead and get ready because I'm there. And I will drink mine like after I have showered and starting to get ready. And this is my after workout drink as well. Okay, so I can move that. So I prepped. I'm so excited about this. This is so easy to do. I'm super excited. This is the garlic I bought from Sam's yesterday. And all you have to do is I took 4 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of salt, the pink salt, and the water I use is spring water because it said it had to be non-chlorinated. And I poured almost the whole bag, but the whole bag really went to the top. And I wanted the liquid to be able to surround each garlic clove. And so every day I'll just open it, and I don't close it tightly, and just let any pressure release, and then just kind of put it back on. I do this for 1 month, and then we will have lacto-fermented garlic. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I've got my pumpkin spice granola that I got from Sam's, and then I will have that with my vanilla yogurt. Now, I don't know if I will have it with my smoothie because sometimes I get hungry and I'm bored sitting in the truck a little bit. I'm not sure exactly. I may not even eat it tomorrow. We'll see. My husband has got the strawberry. He also likes to eat these, so he's got this. And then lunches this week, or so far for him. I've only got 2 days prep for him. Hopefully he likes it. I don't know. We'll see. It's basically the same thing, but this week I took 2 of those cheese sticks that we still have from Costco. He's probably listening and probably frustrated with me, but I rolled it in ham, so maybe he'll like it. And then the carrots and broccoli and ranch, and his bag of pickles. He likes pickles. And then mine is a little different because I don't like that cheese. Not even sure I like it fried. I don't like mild cheese. I don't know why. I just don't. All right, so here's mine. I have our dessert is the the easiest candy recipe on the planet that takes like no time, and my grandson pretty much made it with the goji berries added, and so he'll get one and I'll get one. I've got the tomatoes I bought from Sam's. I've got some ham and some extra sharp cheddar cheese, and then one boiled egg with the everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I also have, for me, all right, don't know when I'll eat these. I've got pickled okra. You can see the pickled okra. And then I took the little tiny cucumbers I got from Sam's and I topped them with some tahini. And so both of these are fuelful. So they can go with my lunch, and they can also go with my snack. So my snack is one of the golden kiwis. I think they're golden, whatever. I've got a thing of tuna that I can just eat with a fork. And then if I haven't ate these, then I have these to go with it. All right, dinners. Oh, well, yeah, I'll do that in a second. All right, dinners. So we are cold in Texas. It went from fall to winter in a second. Although I'm sure we're going to warm back up, but so far the forecast, everything, like tomorrow our high is like 46. So I've got a lot of soups and stews planned. Y'all go out. Okay, so this is, I don't know what you are. Hamburger soup, I think is what this one is. Okay, this is my hamburger soup. And so the meat is in here completely frozen. I just pulled it out of my deep freezer today. And so I've got bay leaves and like 3 recipes, and I'll show you my bay leaf bags. I've had some questions. So in here I've got some mushrooms, carrots, celery, a giant onion. I mean, that was like the biggest onion I've ever seen. And then with the tomatoes in it, I don't know, maybe. And then I've got the broth, because it won't all fit in here, so there are times I don't have enough room. Green beans, and then I think the tomatoes go with this one too. So it's super easy. The hardest part really is just cutting up your vegetables, and it's a crockpot recipe. I'll put this in my crockpot after I brown the meat. I might use my Ninja Foodie. Oh, and then here's all my seasonings already ready to go. The dinner part, honestly, making these up is the fastest thing when I do this. It's like doing the little lunches. Then I do the lunches, and it's not going to close. It's so full. Those really take more of my time than the dinners, and it doesn't seem like it would be that way, but it really is. These take, I probably can prep these within 30 minutes easy. Okay, this is going to be my beef stew. So I've got my frozen stew meat, some marshmallows. I'm not putting marshmallows in beef stew. No. Mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Another onion, all the seasoning, the garlic, and the Worcestershire sauce. One day I'm going to get it. Some carrots, bay leaves again, and celery. I may add something else to that. I don't know. All right. My stuff just takes up so much room. All right. Let's see. Okay, we are going to have, one of my local stores has buy one, get one free chicken breast right now. So I didn't stock up, but I stocked up. It makes it about $2.10, I think, or $14 a pound. And Sam's yesterday was $2.99, and that's the cheapest I've seen it. All right, so we're gonna have chicken fajitas, and this is the one that I do in the oven. So basically, I make it's sheet pan fajitas. And so I've got all the seasoning in here, and then got the peppers, the onion, my avocado, just stick it in here because it's going to go with this meal, and my lime juice. And, you know, I mean, it's cold outside, so you can turn your oven on, and it's not going to heat up your, well, it is going to heat up your house. You want it to heat up your house. I try not to use my oven that much during the summer because it's hot. All right, this one is, my lasagna soup. So I've got hamburger meat. The recipe calls for half a pound of Italian sausage and half a pound of hamburger meat. I'm just pulled out of my freezer hamburger meat. So what I did with my seasoning is I added, well, I've got the garlic in here, but I went ahead and added some fennel. Is it fennel? I think it's fennel that's in sausage. Added some fennel and a little bit extra seasoning than the recipe calls for, just because I'm not using the Italian sausage, which adds extra flavor. Mushrooms, again, I'm putting mushrooms in most of these recipes where I can hide them. My bell pepper, my onion, tomato. It called for Italian seasoned tomatoes, so this is as close as I had in my pantry. Basil, garlic, and oregano. More bay leaves. Okay, so bay leaves are really, really, really healthy for us. And I bought this bag from Amazon, of course, for really cheap, I'm pretty sure it was over a year ago. And look how much I still have. I still have all this. It's organic bay leaves from Nature Vibe. I make bay leaf tea with this. Bay leaf tea is delicious. It needs no sweetener at all. At least I don't think it does. I just take hot water, put it in a big mason jar, throw the bay leaves in, I put it in the fridge just like that. Again, lazy, I don't know. But bay leaves are so, so good for us. And if I can I'm really hiding it, but put it in something for all of us to get the health benefits, I do it when I think about it. This bag it was way less than 20 bucks, way less. It was less than 20 bucks, and it's gonna last me, I guess, at least 2 years. All right, and finally, I had to change my recipe or my plan for tomorrow. I forgot to get some ingredients at the store, and I needed something for the crock pot so my son could put it in for me. And in my fridge, I had a jar of, about a half a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. So what I did is I took one package of the chicken, which is a little bit more than I really wanted with the pound-wise. Package of chicken, the sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, Italian seasoning, cream cheese, and chicken broth. So it looks, it's not very pretty. So I'm going to put this in the fridge just like this. And tomorrow around 12 or 11, I'll have him plug it in on low and let it cook. And then I don't know what I'm going to serve it with yet. I don't know if I want to take some cauliflower rice and kind of do like a risotto type flavor. I have a recipe for that I've been wanting to try. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to serve this with. But it does, I mean, it sounds pretty good, so I'm kind of excited. Basically for the fajita mix, it's chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, and Mexican oregano are my basic generic go-tos. Smoked paprika as well when I remember. And I learned that fajita mix, like taco seasoning, is more like chili powder heavy, but from my research it seems like fajita is either more cumin heavy or equal with the chili powder. So it's just I eyeball most of the time, but I had a recipe anyway. That's it. Like it's I'm telling you, if you can get your dinners prepped, that's one less thing that you have to think about. And when I have as much as I can, like you've seen, like some of mine, like I can't fit everything in every box every time, but it makes my life so less stressful for dinner. And it just, I don't know, doing this has really been game changing for me for dinner and thinking, and the planning is already done, the prep is already done, my measurements are pretty much already done. Hi, babe. Sometimes when I have the time, I go ahead and I would cut up the onions and the bell peppers and get that done to make my life even easier. But I didn't today because I had other things I had to prep. And so I do only what you can do. Sometimes I have done all of that and I was very stressed and it almost felt like it wasn't worth it. So I know my limits, I'm learning more, but you do what you can do with what you've got, and that's all we can do. That doesn't even make any sense, I don't think. But like this meal right here, it was just like, what do I have? I've got to change it up. I didn't buy this stuff at the store. I forgot to get it. And I think it's going to turn out great. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great weekend. Bye.